Dry ice is not simple to purchase.
Don't you need like a license for that or something?
I don't know. It sounds obnoxious. Yeah, chat. I'm not an expert at buying fog machines here. I'm gonna need some sort of fill the tap with fog liquid, not included. Yeah, it's not water. It's gotta be fog liquid.
Special liquid? Yeah.
Yeah. I hate things that have special consumables. Whoa. Whoa. Really, really do hate special consumables. Oh, this would help us track the flow. It would indeed help us track the flow. A small amount of smoke during heating process, which is normal. Might smell bad. Not worth it. Not worth it. 5 gifted for a fog run? I could, Joe, I could, but I don't want our table to smell like smoke. I think it's a little crazier and fancier than needed. I would need an expert in smoke machines to explain this process to me. If any of you have worked in special effects, please don't hesitate to let me know. Nice, Legion. That's awesome.
A few ways with this. Fan upgrade. More fans.
Tell me all the things, Alan. All of the things.
Let's see what you got here. Maybe more space. Because they said they do a lot of Photoshop kind of.
More space, more main drive, or more space drive?
Either or.
All right. Well, new friend, who are you?
Buzz.
Buzz. Hi. What can we do you for? Would you upgrade the aesthetics or upgrade the functionality of your new system? And would you like to add 3 more fans? Kick things off. 3 more fans. Cost you 40 giftaroos. That's it.
Now, what do you think, Buzz? You want definitely 3 more fans to finish off your RGB? But if you do that, we got to upgrade the cooler, actually. Huh. Or more space. I was thinking more space because in your notes you say you do a lot of just production type work. Hope you don't mind me saying, but it says Premiere and Photoshop. Definitely more space, right? Photoshop and well, actually no, Premiere will actually be the ones eating up your space. Yeah, this cooler actually has RGB fans. So if you stick with this one, it's fine. The first goal can actually be just more space. So to double your main drive, it would be 60 gifted for a 2 terabyte. Does that sound good? You have external drives? External drives are actually a lot slower. I'm sure you realize that. A lot slower than the main drives, unfortunately. So chat. Let's help out Buzz. Yeah, the archive stuff. I also find that yeah, just strictly archiving, it's fine to have in a bunch of externals. Oh, where'd the put it all the way over there?
Huh? What do you need?
The pad.
What's up?
Oh.
I'm in the midst of a great many things.
Either way, back into Naro's build.
Oh. Right, let's do that. Let's do this.
The classic razor blade.
Classic, classic. Classic. Classic.
Yeah.
Where is this? Is the thing?
Pop the case up.
Oh wow! Yeah, I've reached my limit there on pyramids.
On what? Oh,
On pyramids. It's so funny.
Yeah, we can't get any more pyramids for now.
Unbelievable. No, we can. It's gonna be
It's just funny.
it's gonna be a process. Are we short any of the yellows or greens? Or are those good of that case?
Here. Oh, I think there's maybe one more green, and I don't know about yellow.
Okay,
I know this is probably the last blue one.
gotcha. Understood. Oh.
Yeah, it's our friend.
It's
Blue.
very not blue.
It's a deep blue. Blue Leanly.
All right. Legion and Buzz, what should we do? You wanted the dark blue. I'm so glad.
Perfect, because this is definitely dark blue.
What should the first upgrades be? I believe 40 for that ninth, that 7th, 8th, and 9th fan.
Well, that's only if they upgrade the cooler, because it's a 240 and not a 360. So
Okay.
it's a little rough.
Sorry. Fans already are there for free unless you want to upgrade the cooler. But you don't have to upgrade the cooler. Keep the cooler as it is. Never mind. You want beauty or brains? Beauty or brains, Buzz. You want to add RGB cables, RGB tubes, RGB brackets, other stuff, custom cable colors, or look for brains. Excellent. I do want you to have RGB cable, or at least blue custom cables, though. So let's for sure look at those. Oh, sorry, you have streamers. I'm a moron. You have streamers. Don't worry about it. Moron status confirmed. So we need to get you
More space, potentially 2 terabyte.
Nope, CPU.
No,
Based on what you said earlier, which was software.
5900.
CPU. 90 gifted. You want, for sure, you want a better CPU. So your CPU is great. But if you're saying brains, the best possible thing for this build would be upgrade that CPU. And that would be the 5900. That's going to be 90. My gift to you, my treat for you, dear friends. All right, here we go. Here we go. One of the things I hate most in this world, Alan, is making wire transfers. It is just quite simply the worst thing in the world.
Really?
Yeah, I hate it.
I thought that was waiting for appointments.
Also that. Also being on hold on the phone.
That's pretty bad.
It's the worst.
I don't know how companies like T-Mobile can survive on their long wait times.
Truly disgusting.
Do you know how long their wait times are if you try to call them?
3 hours.
Roughly, yes, actually.
I literally know that.
You tried it?
Unfortunately, one point or another for somebody helping a friend. Just disgusting.
Guaranteed at least 2-hour wait for T-Mobile. It's insane.
I hate everything.
I don't know how you can survive as a company doing that.
I think the point is to not have people actually be able to message you.
Yeah, you got 3600 RAM. The 3600s. Good stuff. So yeah, CPU upgrade, got good RAM, potentially even more space if you need it down the line. What else are we looking at? Yeah, I'll get on them things.
What kind of bank account number has a dash in it? What?
Exotic ones.
You weirdos.
You know why someone actually mentioned... Oh. There's so many random shows that just came on like this week. I think they timed it for Thanksgiving.
What the?
You got the new Wheel of Time.
Really?
Yeah. Have I seen unboxing setup? I think I probably had. I don't quite remember right now. They have. You're gonna love this.
Uh-huh.
Tiger King season 2.
Oh, I'm disgusted already.
Foundation just finished up its season.
Well, time for me to watch it. Huh? Why?
Thank you for the 2-way, Wantley.
I love you. Thanks, bud. Why can't I make ad?
Buzz, are you interested in stickers? With respect to the new build? They're around.
Let us know. I'll add the specs in a hot second. I just gotta fix this stupid thing. Wow. Wow. It didn't work. I hate everything. Ah. Wow.
How much
Gotta
are stickers? It's
redo it
free.
all.
Free, Buzz. Let me get the sticker
The
board for you.
only price is
That weird cascading one for this one.
what? Weird cascading one.
This one. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh, potentially.
Yeah.
Free is price, isn't it?
Let me know what you're interested in.
Hopefully that's right.
The black one? This one? Got it.
Hopefully that's right. Let's go. Get some pyramids. What is going on? Suspicion. Domestic. Ew. Oh. 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 Wow. This is very complicated. I don't understand where it's located.
Dogecoin.
Oh, no.
Very rarely do people venture brave enough to get Doge. I think if we had a Shiba Inu, then that might change things up.
Where in heavens to Murgatroyd? I don't see it anywhere.
I can't right now, Buzz.
What? It's not. I just added it. It does. I just added you. What in the gods?
Thank you for another one, Wantley.
Ridiculous.
Nice, Muse.
Ridiculous. Okay. All right. Okay.
Thank you for the $100.
Amazing. I love it. Oh. Wow. Still. So many things. Still happening. Oh boy. Oh my. Wow. Wow. No, you're evil. You're evil. Who is that? Oh, that's you. Nope, you're out. You're out. And you're in. You're out. You're in. That's fine. Ah, gives me great pleasure just editing and moving all
No,
these
actually,
things.
dollar. I think the 3070s or 3080s will have the longest lead times at this point. 3060 Ti's are actually fairly quick.
That is actually quite true. That is, I believe, quite true. I hear a Dave. I hear a David.
Yep. Yeah, the 3060 Ti's are going to be pretty much nearly immediate. I mean, it's not like we're going to build it the next day, but like within a week probably. Because we still have to collect the parts. A week or two, not too bad. 3070s, yeah, 3080 Ti's are definitely at least double or triple that.
There it is. I found them. I found them. One time. It's a one-time.
Yeah, Wantley, that's just to like help temper like expectations that we put 4 to 5 weeks lead time.
Really? Anyways, who likes cake? Thank you so much, McGregor. 300 bits into the
300.
brink, into the drink. Where are we as far as the numbers?
Legion's keeping track.
I love it.
Are you saying if someone does 20 gifted, you'll eat cake in front of the camera?
I do love cake. It's possible. I might. I'll go find cake and eat it for you, Chad. Maybe a mochi cake if I can't find real cake. So I bought the pyramids, David. I just did it. I finally did it. It's happening.
More pyramids.
I'll teach you how to do it later, so I don't have to do it myself because it's really annoying. Yes, the whole cake, nothing but the cake. The whole truth, nothing but the truth. Have I seen CO2 Gun by CryoFX? That sounds dope, Skull. I want one. But no, I haven't seen it. Does it shoot CO2? Looks dangerous. Looks like a gas cannon.
You know what's dangerous that I found that you can't buy in California? Did I even talk about
I
this?
don't like pointing guns at people.
Well,
What can't you buy in California?
okay, so I was looking at Amazon because I saw it as I think on Reddit, and then I found the link to Amazon. Apparently, there are guns that will shoot salt.
Yeah, for killing bugs.
Yeah, and you
Yes.
can't buy that in California.
Oh, because you shoot them at people?
I don't know. It just says when I
I
look at.
could shoot them at people, though.
Well, yeah, well, when I looked at the Amazon thing, it just said you can't ship to this address, which is the California address. So Waitley says the salt gun works great on bugs. I can see that. Apparently, you just can't buy it in California.
This is the trashiest promotion video I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, wearing a screwdriver next week?
It does work, though.
Oh,
All right, I'm convinced. Bug Assault had some really famous infomercials. That's why I know them. Because I'm up on the pop culture, y'all.
On the infomercials?
4-4-2 or a 4-3-3 for the national team. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Is that a split as far as a record for some sort of sporting event?
Probably.
Is it about sport ball? Your first mistake was assuming we watch sport ball. Which really does make me sad because it is a cultural thing I'd like to know more about. But I can't get myself to watch that ludicrous display. What's our number? I can't If we ever get more than this, like more than 6 digits to our order numbers, I'm gonna panic. I'll be able to remember them all very easily.
Is that the chunking thing?
Yeah. Actually, 7 is pretty good because 7's a phone number. But if it's more than 7, I'm lost.
Same thing. It's the chunking problem.
And I'm pretty good at it, but because there's no visual register, it makes no sense in my head.
Go. First set of fans locked in.
Why is this so difficult? Bye.
That's Buzzy.
Yep. Draven, we're ready to build. We're waiting on the custom parts. We've switched vendors, so never again will it take as long as it's taking yours. Thanks for your patience. I can buy your patience with sticker packs. I will. I'm pretty sure I already sent you one. I just don't remember. Now, how am I going to get myself a box here for these things? Because I'm ready for the box.
I don't know.
Ready for this.
3D printed.
Good. I just feel like I already have something and I refuse to buy something new. It's my real problem here. I don't want to buy more junk. I don't want there to exist more junk in this warehouse.
You probably have. Yeah, Draven, I unfortunately don't think your build's happening next week. I think pretty much everyone that works is pretty much clocked out for next week at this point. Joining this week? Great. Upgrading your order will not necessarily push back your build date. Unless there's something exotic that you wanted. Already hiding over here. Ooh. Nope. I guess I can do them now. Specs, build, specos. Guess I'll just update the current one. Make it, nah, I'll just do a new one. The standard. So now we got in blue, AMD. It's 570. For AIO, we got 750 watt PSU. We got 3060 Ti, and then we got the cool things. Then we got 1 TB NVMe, and then we got 32 GB at 3600 OGB. Then we gotta do that. Bam. Basically it. Yeah, so this one, yeah, if you want the blue one, there's a little bit more charge on this one, but leave in the order comments or something. You want the blue one, so there's a blue one, green, and yellow, and then the customer support staff will get back to you on facilitating that. Yes, all very doable. What do you think about Umber Sphere? You like the blue? The website, if you could, let me show you what the photo image of this case. It's hilarious. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. Where is this? How does there we go. Check it out. This is what they show you on the website when you buy this case. Check that out. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? When you order that case, you get this blue. Do I have thoughts on what, what's your thoughts on Gucci Xbox? I'm not in the console, so I don't really care, honestly. Yeah. But yeah, apparently it's baby blue on the website, and when you order it, you get this deep, rich, royal blue. Very interesting, isn't it? So we got that, we got that, we're waiting on that. Okay. So what are we, like about 10 out of 50? 11 out of 50, or 90. We're not too close. Okay, but I can get most of this other stuff in. See, look, here's another angle. It's definitely dark blue, right? It's not a baby blue. I think we can all agree it's not a baby blue. Ooh. Actually, I can't put this in yet. But yeah, look, it's a very rich blue. I like it. Well, I wish I can push this up a little bit more, but it might threaten the motherboard. All right, let me switch back. You got to put the mount on this one. Actually, it's not a mount, it's just screws. All right. Yeah, it's close enough to a royal blue. I would essentially call it a royal blue. Yeah, honestly, I think this is a good blue, but I don't know what they were thinking about putting a baby blue picture on the product website. Would I go with 30? Honestly, they're about the same. I would double check to see if a 280 would actually fit on the top, because in my experience, 280s really don't fit on the top, even though they say they're compatible. The 280s they tend to be thicker, right? Because it's 140. And my experience is that, at least on the Lian Lees or really most of the other cases, they go far enough into the case where you might start hitting into the motherboard VRMs. So that's something you should keep in mind. Can you get this case in purple? Yes, we would have to do some custom powder coating stoic, but yeah, you can definitely get this in purple. Yeah, we bought this blue comes standard in blue. Yeah, if you wanted to be safe on mounting the AIO, get a 360. The 360 is about so the way they say it's 100% baseline, and then the 280 is about 80 or no, it's 90%. So you get like 10%, I think. slightly. It's like the 280s are only slightly, very slightly worse. Not as good as performance, but they're very close. 280s I feel like are more for like the the perfect 280 case would be the mini dynamic. Oh, the Galahad? Honestly, I think it's a good look. The cooler is different, where it's like it's a circle, right, and then it has like this stainless steel look to it. I don't mind it. It's a decent look. Oh, the cooler on this build? Oh yeah, this build comes with 2 RGB fans. Don't need. I will need. Oh, one of the screws are still in there. Where are you, screw? But yeah, if you wanted a purple, we could definitely do a purple powder coat, or at least paint it up purple enough on the panels. Very doable. Yeah, powder coating. This is basically powder coated, but from a different company. They do it on bulk, so it's just relatively cheaper for them to do it than for us to buy the normal case and then disassemble it and then powder coat and reassemble. Arcane is over tonight. Is it 3 episodes per release per drop, basically? So what is it? Is it 9 episodes for the season? Got it. So I wonder how I'm gonna do this. Who's back? Two's back is pretty cool. It's okay. Isn't Arcane gonna be back for another season? How long do you think? Did they already announce when the next season 2 is gonna be? Thank you for the 5, Tranquil. So let me see where we're at with names. Okay, we're gonna start with the hydrate. Tranquil. Oh, Buzz is technically the first one, then Tranquil. Let's go for a blue color. Come on, no, that's dangerous. Over here. Blue. We got Buzz. Some bits earlier. Tranquil mist on there. Yeah, so all these miscellaneous bits do eventually Voltron into a full fledgling gift. I got this. I think we're good with that. Then we need that out. This way. Then we need to drop in the motherboard. Useful later. Tenchi taught. Yeah. Tenchi is the master. All right. Now we can go down, chat. We're about 15% of the way. I think I'm doing a quick guess on that, but we're about 15% of the way to our goal. All right. Screw up this in here. There we go. Perfect. Lined up. Oh, my light's on. I don't know what's shining under the table. Can you fit ATX in a mini? I don't think you can do a full ATX. You can do a MATX. MATX boards, which are pretty rare. Actually, they're probably not rare, but decent ones. So, I guess in the mini, I would probably more recommend a ITX because you can shift the board around. Or like the back support. You can move it around, I think, for an ITX configuration or a mini. Is it a mini or is it a micro board? It's one of those. Yep. Ah, there you go. Meridan's got it. All I know, it's basically the M designation. So if it's like B550M or like X570M. No dash, which is weird because then you got X570 and then it's dash I for ITX. They did not think that through with their convention scheming. Yeah, the mini will do that, I think, in the ITX format. But if you go micro, I think, Meridan, do you think it still fits? Because I know the mini, you have to shift this board. There's the back plate can move. So I think in the ITX, you move it down. So it gives you room on top. But otherwise, if you go micro, I don't think the micro keeps the board pretty high, I believe. I've only seen Blake build it in it like 1.5 times, so I might be off on that. Oh, you can shift it for the micro? Okay. Oh, so it goes down. You can move it like a total of like 2 slots or something. It's kind of, yeah, the mini dynamic is kind of interesting. It's very modular, if that makes sense. Like the whole backside right here for the mini. You guys can't really see where I'm pointing. So like the backside where the IO stuff is, you can actually move it around because it's plates that you can take off. It's very interesting design. All right. I don't think I have to mount a hard drive, so okay. We good with the screws. I can haul these away. Dropping it in. Bag these just in case. That's what you wanted for your spare, but you have an ATX, yeah. Yeah, ATX is not gonna fit in a mini, as far as I know. Oh, on camera. Look, the mouse is picking up speed. We got that. We got that. Waiting on that. Ooh, push that out. Push that out. It's empty. Nope, not empty. this, and we got this. So we're gonna go Sega CD. Wait, what do you mean by Sega CD drive, right? Shy? I think there's a drive unit. There we go. It's a big box. I like you, Shanites. I like how you're finding all of the parts you need. If anyone's new to the chat, Shy is a baller. I like to think Shy as an oiler, building custom mod cases, doing them dual GPU stream builds. Weirdo, you're an oiler. You have that dual GPU money. With an ATX on the Mini, rad? I'm surprised that fit. Desperate and need a second card? See, that doesn't sound as nice. You should just say you're an oiler with two GPUs in their build. It's very impressive. I know, right? See, Shy's an oiler. Secret oiler among us. See, exactly. Shy managed to find two. Don't tell them that, Shy. just tell them you have two GPUs and then just don't mention which ones they are. Yes, I believe Shy would also buy me one. Support my old rig. Actually, I'm in most of the same boat as everybody where I only really need a GPU. Because I'm pretty decently set with a newer. I mean, the motherboard is essentially new, and the CPU is current. Really? That sounds like scalp prices, Griff. Was that sold and shipped by Newegg, or is that like a third party? Because that sounds like scalp prices. A 3070 should not be that much on it for the win. I think at most that is probably like a $700 card on EVGA website. At most. Because I know the Founders Edition of a 3070 is $500. Yetis, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Stoic. Sometimes Yetis are a little behind the times because they hibernate a lot. Okay, Legion, thanks. Just saw that. Can't they recycle silicon? Actually, no. Very difficult. It's much easier to like down bin, so kind of like they make something expecting something, and if it fails not quite completely but just enough, they'll just make it like the way AMD does it with their chiplets is that if all the cores work, they basically make it into the top tier, the 5950, for example. But as soon as cores stop failing or start to fail, they'll put it into lower end CPU. So like they'll go into 5900 or a 5800 and even down to a 5600. Hibernating, saving money to buy one in February. Great. Well, thankfully, the Yeti community is amazing to support 3 builds for some OGs in the channel, right, Stoic? How long have you been a Yeti, anyways? A Yeti fan, Stoic? Just curious. Not to call you out or anything. Camping at Best Buys? Do they even have GPUs for you to camp for? Apparently, it's all consoles now. Well, that's a little. All right, that instills a little bit more confidence. Yeah, everything is pretty. I pretty much assume everything's filled out everywhere. It's very frustrating. At least all the good stuff, right? I mean, I'm sure you can find some pretty low end stuff. You've been watching since the Justin. Wow, wow, Stoic, you are a super OG. Good for you, super OG. So okay, let's get the CPU upgrade locked in. Oh, chat, do you see this? Did anyone notice this behind us? Can you guys see it? What I'm holding? Oh, I'm completely behind the case. Check it out. Now one piece. Fortunately, we're still missing the RAM. Yes. That was a 12,900. Come on, chat. I'm just gonna drop this in with some faith. Oh, really? I didn't know Cream was streaming for so long. Man, he's a super OG. I wonder if Cream's contract is different than other people's for like a partner. Just because he comes from Justin TV. Ooh, let's go overhead. You gotta be careful. Because I hear some of the maybe like super old streamers from the Justin TV era have like a very good partnership contract with basically Twitch at this point. How are we doing this? How do you want to curl? 2Bs? So going like that. Okay. Well, I mean, Justin, before Justin TV was a weird thing where you can basically stream anything for all you people that are not familiar. Then the guy that did Justin TV basically realized the only popular category was gaming. So he like spun off a Twitch TV, and that's pretty much where we're at now. I mean, that's a quick and dirty summary of how Twitch came about. God, I remember Justin TV. That was wild days. You only had like 480p streaming. I guess that's how I remember it as. I don't know if that's actually true. It was pretty low quality. People doing off their like webcams that were like 360 or something. It's pretty crazy stuff. Yeah, you missed the Braythorn PC, unfortunately. Braythorn build. I thought he publicized it enough. We specifically gave him the date, and I think he was dropping it pretty generously to his community. I think that might have been early last week. Braythorns. Yeah, Justin TV was wild. Like I said, I remember like really crappy like 360, like 1480p streaming. High def was not a thing back then. Everything was like so grainy, and it was, ooh. Yeah, it was a great build, Griffey. I think he got. Oh, I kind of want to put my hand in there somehow. He got a ton of support from the community, of course. Like 300 plus gifted subs, I believe. Got a lot of upgrades. Thanks to this great community. I think he's probably gonna do He's definitely gonna do an unboxing video. Come on. I don't know if he was simul streaming. I think us during the build, and he was with his community, talking with his community. Upgrades, yes. Come on, guys. We're still like 18 out of what? 18, 19 out of 90. Oh, I really need a screwdriver for this. 17. Okay. Come on, chat. Wow, this is amazingly difficult. I think this is a little too tight over here. Come on, chat. We're about. It looks like that's a little over 15, maybe close to 20% there. Let's do it and help out Buzz. Best way to stream this up is to go. I like to use the AIO header for this portion, and this will just disappear up into the grommet back here. This will go back down here. Then we'll use the fan hub for the CPU fans up here. We're gonna do a solid. Yeah, there's a really nice blue. Do a few wraps around here to get rid of that extra length, and then this will be basically perfect length. There we go. Got that. Ooh. Wait. Foot cam. Ooh, I'm gonna take a seat. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, thank you. Happy Friday, everyone. Sci Friday. Let's get this RGB stuff under control. If it gets some light that's blue, it's gonna look, yeah. All right, we got RGB here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's fine. Five, 4, 3. Lost a house in Fullerton? Wait, what do you mean you lost the house? Like fire loss? Or like you sold a house? Okay. When GPUs will be normal. I mean, the prediction really is right now we're looking at 2 years from now. So late 2023, hopefully GPU prices will start to drop back to MSRP. That's the timeline, unfortunately. What is that? We'll start seeing that in about 2 years. Probably closer to 3. It's kind of this weird thing where it seems like the sooner we get out of it is when the sooner we start making changes, and no one wants to make changes to get out of it. It's like a weird little cyclical thing. But we're really just stuck with what we got. Might have to sell a GPU just to recoup some of the money you spent upgrading. Perhaps. Mm-hmm. Ooh, interesting, Azo. You got a pretty old account. I think my Twitch account is only technically like maybe 3 years old at most. Maybe 4. Yeah, 4 most. I think my account's probably like about 3 years old when I really started watching or poking around Twitch at least. Hey Buzz, welcome back. How do you tell age? I think if you click on your name in chat, it'll tell you how long you've been following and how old your account is. I think that's how it works. Am I right, chat? Something like that? Only says following since. Okay. How do you figure out your age then? Oh, when you go on your own channel. So technically everyone is their own channel. So if you go to your own personal page and then you go to your chat and you say something, and then I think if you click your name, then it'll say how old your account is. Created. Oh, that's only a thing with the bot though. I don't think that's a universal Twitch command. Created. Oh, this is so short. You get more length on this? Oh, this is too short. Oh, what is this? There we go. There we go. Put this hub all the way up here. Perfect. All right. Chat, can we get at least halfway to the goal? Already dropped the CPU in there. Don't make me regret it. ASPD. Chat. Chat. It's time to be generous. Oh. So I'm getting marching on. Down the middle. If the audio drops all the way down to the end over here. Legion, thank you for the 3. For some reason, I was reading that as 3 tier 3 subs. Thank you for closing us out, Legion. Getting us an even footing. 20 out of 1990. But yeah, we're like a little over 20% chat. Can we get halfway? Can we get a 40, 45? I think we can get there. All right. Oh, I need one of those. And we need this one right here. This one over here. There's some new channel settings I'm thinking about messing around with, chat. Nothing that will affect you guys, probably. But I noticed that to keep down some of the spam, we can do email verification on to make sure any account that chats is email verified. I assume pretty much everyone here is email verified. Well, just in general name. Sometimes we get those weirdos that will come in and try to be like edgy or something. Everyone here, I assume, is pretty much at least email verified. Yeah, it's very rare that we get something weird. But on the off chance, I was thinking about turning that setting on. I don't think it'll affect anyone. Like I said, anyone that's like anywhere remotely invested in their Twitch account is probably email verified, right? And also 2-factored. That's true, name. Like, I'm not worried about the mods. It's just also another layer of protection to help out our mods. So I'll probably be messing around with the settings a little bit post stream. More fans, chat. Gotta let the mods earn it. It's fine. So many things the mods are actually probably doing behind the scenes is like, it's kind of crazy. I guess so. That's true. But most of the time, that's who's doing the moderation, right? Like right now, Legion, Yuji Tenchi has his hands full most of the night. I can only imagine. Um, Technically, I think Ritaria does a fair bit of modding at least, even though she doesn't have Artesian in her name anymore. Yeah. No, they're usually lurking. Griff. Oh, Henry is as well. Henry's a fun mod to have around. Let me make sure I got everything plugged in on the bottom first. I like to make sure everything's plugged in on the bottom before we go proceeding with anything else because it gets blocked up, fogged up. Oh, gotta get some SATA cables in here. So, get some SATAs. All right. Hey, Buzz. Yeah, we grinded Buzz. Come on, Buzz. We gotta help out Buzz because we're 20 out of 90 right now. Can we get to 40 at least, chat? 45? 40? 45? Oh, we're at 31. I'm behind the times. All right, let me get some names on here. Let me get some names. We got Tranquil. We got Name. We got Stoic. Behavior. Who else can we put on here? Anyone else want to come on the case? Fly on the back of this case. 3 more fans? No, Name. We're working on the CPU right now. 31 out of 90. Am I doing it later? Oh, is Noah doing it later? Yes? Probably. He had to go off, I think, do something important. Getting them fans on, fan stickers. He had to do adult for a while. Sounds about right. So many things to throw away down here. All right. Your headache is annoying you? Sorry you have a headache. I have a mild one as well, Name. Headaches suck, huh? But at least, oh, this is gonna upset some people. I can already tell. I don't think I've ever had a migraine. And I know there's some people out there that just have like constant, like, it's a migraine thing is like a once a month event for them. See, I know it's gonna upset some people. I know. I hear that you would know if you had a migraine, is from what I understand. And there's some queens out there that are like, "Oh no, I have a migraine," but and then they're not. They actually. You never had one either, Buzz. Interesting. Same. Never had one. Okay. So maybe I'm not so special after all. Make it stop. Charge your mouse, Noah. Charge your mouse. It's probably low on power. Just yell at it. That'll work too. Good job there. Look at that. We are basically done here. The bottom rack in. We got the top in. We got the side in. Cooler on. We're missing the GPU, which I'll do shortly. All right, we're going to go back down. I just do the angry German kid thing. I feel like I missed that reference. Laid back, doing good. Getting the builds done. We feels like I'm speedrunning these builds. We could potentially have a third build after this. YouTube it. That means I have to go on YouTube. You know how toxic that is? To go on the YouTubes. Get your next tower finished tomorrow. All right, let's go. Overhead. Oh, got it. I get my screws back. Check it out, chat. We generously using all these angles, getting them all the angles. I think you like the angles, right? I like to support it while I'm pushing the screw in as it drills, so it doesn't do any funny business. Only messy during the build. Everything usually gets swept up nice and clean after the fact. I think it's pretty good considering. Oh, glad you think so, Buzz. Yeah, I think the good candidate, another good candidate, I'll just pull it out just so we can all take a peek. But a decent candidate for this one would also been that other one. Find it. This one. This one's pretty cool. See, like, check it out. If it was basically like this. You guys can see that, right? That would have been a cool one, too. Oh, come on. Where are the other screws? Uh-oh. Oh, they're over here. Yeah. No, it's fine, Buzz. I think the classic black and white one is good. But this would have been a nice, interesting alternative. Fans are in. Put the filter back on. All right, let's put this away before I forget. That's in there. You like the snowflake one? That one's good too. Oh, we got that. We got that. Check this. All right. Now cable management time for the next 10 minutes or so. Let's make sure it still looks decent up here too. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Perfect. Time to zen out. Does this mother? Yes, Buzz. It has 2 NVMe slots. I put your current one in the top one, the 1 terabyte, because it's just a Gen 3. If you're thinking about a Gen 4 upgrade, you could definitely put in the bottom one. Yeah. The bottom one has the heat sink as well to help cool it. So when you, in the future, if you get a Gen 4, it should be fine. Otherwise, it's going to be really weird doing swap the bottom one up and then put the Gen 4. Because if you had to choose between which one to put the Gen 4 on, I would put the Gen 4 one on the bottom. Just to help spread out the heat. So that one has 2 more out of here or something. This makes sense. Why is there a missing one? Oh no, I'm not. So that's 2, 4, okay, and then 1 here. That makes more sense. Any more CPU? Yeah, guys. We're 31. We're about third of the way there on our goal. Can we get to 40, chat? Can we get to 40? I feel like we can get to 40 at least. Two, 3, just one more somewhere. We're lagging. We're at 44. Ooh, nice. We're basically halfway there. I'll fix the lag in a minute, guys. But if I'm hiding behind the case like this, there's no lag, right? As long as I stay back here. All right, can we get to 50, chat? 6 more to 50. 6 more to 50. Not that kind of lag. What? Oh, lagging on the count. Oof. That was embarrassing. All right. So let's see. Where's a good fan header? I think. Let me make sure I'm not hitting anything when I go further down. That's chassis fan. It's water pump, so I gotta go with this one. Always check your fan headers that you're plugging in, chat. My little pro tip there. The ones at the bottom are probably not what you think they are. You gotta make sure to read them and make sure you're plugging into the chassis fan, and because there's a lot of weird. Well, I mean, I guess it's not weird. It makes sense because for custom loops, there's a water pump and like AIO stuff at the bottom. If you plug that in, your fans are just gonna probably run 100% all the time on those headers. Just to give you a heads up. There we go. Are you able to buy the streamer? Depends on what you're doing, Griff. But yeah, you can buy them if you want to upgrade them separately here. You can do that. Or if you're talking about your own build online, they typically come in 2 different packs. So they come in 24, and then you have to buy an 8. Our prices for those are bundled basically, so they're combined pricing. I think that is 40 gifted, I believe, right? Should be about 40 gifted for the streamer pack. Mouse is going crazy. It's actually not too bad. Not too bad right now. It's behaving for the most part. So we got 5 up there. 5, I should have 3 more to plug in here. Why wasn't that plugging in? Is that just a bad one to plug into? There. What more? This come down like this, and then we'll put this deep cool this side of the wires. Okay, good. I think Legion's probably vibing, huh? Is anyone getting in onto that? Getting in more on that Battlefield action, or is it just? I heard the Battlefield game got like review bombed or something. Is that true? Oh, good night, kind-hearted friend. Thanks for sticking around. It's a great game. I actually like the Battlefield format more than I like Call of Duty, like or BR style. People say it's the wrong game for right now. What makes it a wrong game? Is it just not the gaming format that people like to play now? Yeah, it's just a different type of game. I like I said, I think I prefer the. Yeah, I already put it in Legion. Don't make me regret it, guys. Mini. I forgot they made 1080 minis. I think I really need to upgrade GPU. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I would agree. A bit more of a stretch that I want to do, but that there's a lot of RGB mess back here. All right, let's pack it in, pack it tight. Yeah, but I hear that's probably gonna be a cash grab name. I think those GPUs that they're gonna reprint the 2060s are gonna be outrageous in price. I mean, is anyone in chat really gonna consider that 2060 re-release? If you have enough silicon to make a 2060, why don't they just make more 30 series? Pulling pretty aggressively on this one. It's okay. Different silicon. No, I understand the different processes, but you're still ordering wafers that could be more closer to the current generation. Unless there is a massive amount of surplus for the wafers that go into the 2060 dies. Oh, it is. I think the nanometers are spaced out more, so it technically is a larger die. So I don't know. I would honestly say just give up on the 20 series and just make more 30. All you need is some more thermals to transfer your current build. Okay. Ah. Yeah, I got that name, but are you saying that there's just production lines that are just idle instead of? That's the only thing I guess I would accept. Is the 2060 something that's just sitting idle, and then if they don't use it, they lose it kind of deal, or is it they're it's repurposing 2060 wafers that are already going to be used somewhere else, but they're just making it using it like GPUs. Like so, say for instance, I'm not sure how this might work out, but like, could they use the same wafers to produce chips for something else, like for cars or something, like semiconductors? And that's what I mean by like taking up like production. We got that. We got that. Even like the Teslas are probably pretty cutting edge. Two of these. This actually gets one. Yeah, and I think well, not just specifically like Teslas, but a lot more manufacturers are making electric cars, right? So I assume they're also at the same time, while making electric cars, modernizing the electronics inside the cars. Because I think it's pretty much going to be a expected standard. Like, if you would you buy an electric car if it didn't have like a big screen in the middle? You don't think so, name? Car producers are cheap. Even Tesla's cheap. I know an engineer that was hired by Tesla, and his sole job is to save fractions of pennies on bolts and fastener designs. Actually, be right back, chat. Be right back. All right, snap chat. Sorry, I had to go grab a snacky snack. Halfway. Can we get to 50? We can get to 50, right, chat? Gotta debrand that drink. This is cool. I should probably put this in our artesian water bottle, huh? Still haven't come in yet. I'm very surprised. All right, so we got that. I was gonna do this streamer. You notice Linus? He's watching our 6. In case anyone wants to sneak up on us or ghost. You guys believe in ghosts, right? Late December for your truck jacket. Oh yeah, that's a pre-order, right, Kana? Let me make sure there's the right PSU at 750. Yes, 750. Had to be sure. Great. Which it's the newer Abrams style Trek jackets, I think. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm a fan. But overall, I'm not a huge fan of the Abrams Trek, but I understand it's what's popular now. I'm more classic Trek. My favorite Trek is probably, it has to be the 90s, back with the Next Generation. But isn't Discovery based off the Abrams universe? All the newer Trek shows, except for I think Lower Decks, is based off the Abrams branch off. Yes, no? Or is Discovery like its own separate third Trek thing? Wait, isn't it Discovery like future Trek? It's not like the 24th century, it's something else. Yeah, this is the blue case rag. Oh, so it's a branch. Is it a branch off then, Craigon, of the original series? But just like updated like aesthetics and visuals, I guess? No, it's not cause well it's custom ordered. You can get this case. We ordered this case as it is blue. And 1 second. And basically, yeah. It comes in 3 colors that are standard. But yeah, blue, and then there's a yellow that's like a bumblebee. So imagine all the blue parts you can kind of see are a different color. So there's a yellow and black one. This is the blue and black, and there's a green and black. Let's go back in the box. Back in the box. Well, did it say what happens? No, that's fine. I was just wondering if Discovery was based off Abrams, so it's based off original. I guess I could probably get into it, but I assume, you know, on the technical side, they don't use the aesthetics from the they don't use the exact aesthetics from original series, but I think from the pictures I've seen are just like updated refresh styles, right? The visuals are certainly, so it has a little bit of Abrams influence, is what you're saying. No, it's fine. I think Discovery. I've seen from the pictures I have seen. I do like the aesthetics. Stoic. Yes, there is a green. Okay, from looking at the picture, different shows, the jackets are definitely Abram style. I don't know. I've seen some pictures. Like I said, it definitely, like I said, it's different visuals if it's based off the Abrams style. Let me find the green one. Okay, this is the green one, but it's not as bright. Same deal with the blue. Okay, Stoic. So like how the blue was baby blue and it came out like this, the green, I'll link you in a minute is let's just say a lot darker. It's a deeper green. It's kind of a green that you would expect. What is up with their lighting? I kind of realized they must light the crap out of it and have terrible balance. So this is what the green basically looks like. But it's a darker green. If I had to say what type of green, what's a good green analog? Oh, the green is closer to like, I know this is more blue, but it's kind of like, no, it's not lime green. It's a darker green like this green. Probably a little bit darker shade than this even. So that picture is wrong, but it's like a darker shade. Yeah, it's more like Hulk green. This is yellow. We're not getting into that. Yeah, it's more yellow. Whatever. I'm just saying it's a darker green. But yeah, Hulk green. Yeah, Hulk green is actually a good type of green to think about. So it's more Hulk green than the one I just linked. That one is just like bright green. Yeah, Riddler green. Let me see. Mm, wait, which Riddler green? Because I'm seeing like a lighter shade on some Riddler impressions, and then some of the darker ones. But it's definitely a darker shade of green. VGA Seta VGA 50 Shades of Green by Hulk. Oh, this is spoilers, but I wanted to ask. Apparently, the Hulk was in Shang-Chi. And apparently, they retconned Hulk to make him dumb Hulk. I was like, what's going on here? Yeah, it's more like a cameo. Or Ruf- was it actually Hulk or was it Rufio or Rufalo? Ah, butchered that. Butchered that. One, two. It was Bruce Banner. Okay. Because I heard some stuff like it was there was a Hulk in it, but it was like stupid Hulk and not smart Hulk anymore from Infinity Wars. Because it seems like Marvel is doing a lot of like retcon dancing right now to get like to kind of shove Phase 4 in about right to kind of land it. I don't know if that's actually true. Yeah, I like Smart Hulk. That's fine. I'm just saying, like, I heard that people are complaining about that Marvel movie because they took away Smart Hulk and made him like Dumb Hulk again. Actually, I saw the abomination thing. Wasn't that in the beginning? I think that was within the first like 20 minutes or something, 25 minutes, and then there was like a fight with him, and he was more like a cameo thing with abomination. It didn't really have anything to do with the story overall story, I would say. I think I watched that movie about the first 25 minutes, and I was like, I gotta get going now. We'll see if I can watch this later. Yeah, it was, yeah. PSU is in. We're getting very close to finishing, chat. Abomination. Oh, foreshadowing Hulk. I like the idea of more cross mixing with different heroes in their movies. And it's a very natural Marvel thing to do, but then it never happens in the movies. I guess I understand why. The format's just different. But the main thing I hate about comic books is that when I was trying to read them and stay like up to date, you would have to like hop between 5 different silos of like heroes. Yeah, I think we can hit 50, chat. 6 more, I think, to get 50. 6 more, chat. I think we can do it. Because I remember trying to read Spider-Man. Which one? Into the Spider-Verse arc. And then basically you had to read Amazing Spider-Man. You had to read something else. And then there was a Spider-Verse main. And then I think there was another one that you also had to read. Otherwise, you wouldn't get the cross stories. Because if you read, like, say, so in the comics, Into the Spider-Verse, if you read Into the Spider-Verse 1, 2, and 3, there's like a weird time jump in there that you wouldn't necessarily, you'll be like confused if you didn't know that you're supposed to read other comics to get the full story that continues the whole uh, continuity. And that seems to be a very like they do that to I assume only to sell more comics. Here we go. The supers will probably be like a next gen for all the super refreshes. I'm pretty much gonna call it where even the 3090s will get LHR, and they're gonna be like LHR 2.0, where they're gonna be locked down even more to stop discourage mining. I really don't think prices are gonna drop that quickly, Rag. You got at least another year to wait out for if you're talking about GPUs specifically, I think it's going to be late 2020 if you're lucky. But late 2020 means that there's a new release. So even then, I think the earliest we'll see actual decent price reduction is late or mid 23. I'm happy to be wrong on that though, just so prices can be lower. But that's what I'm predicting. Prices won't start to normalize until late 2023. It's very unfortunate. Just make a no hash rate. But that'd be very difficult, Rag, because I think once you start doing a no hash rate, you might start degrading performance, gaming performance, because the low hash rate really just monitors the card to see if it runs at full power or like full computing cycles for X amount of seconds, and if it does that, it just throttles it back down. So it's not like it knows you're mining Ethereum if you're gaming. So like when you're gaming, generally the way it works is that it's also, you're not always running at peak. So there are like dips, highs and lows. Yeah, after Kragon, but Ethereum's not going to go POS until at least another year. That's if they stick to their timeline, which Ethereum has always been saying for the last few years that you're going to move to proof of stake, and they haven't done it yet. So you got at least a year until Ethereum might change. And even if Ethereum changes, then you got all the other coins that can be mined. Anything else you can help with upgrade wise? Yes, we're about halfway to a CPU upgrade certified. I think 644 out of 90. Any contributions at this point would be great. Q2 confirmed what? Confirmed that the prices are going to start dropping? I don't think anyone would be able to confirm that. It's all crystal ball stuff right now. Ooh. All right. To do something I didn't want to do. All right. Pretty much done here. All that's left is tidying up the cables back here, chat. Yeah, definitely certified. Definitely put I'm always open. Flattered that you would request me. Blake or Brock have a queue of at least 3 weeks right now, and I think since I'm able to get longer build times on stream, my queue is definitely easier to get into. Because unfortunately for Blake, I think judging by certain time constraints, he's only really able to do a solid 1.5 builds on average. I mean, like right now, I was able to get 2. Probably we're gonna get a 3rd one in tonight. Snacky snack. Come on, snack up there. Baked, when you're at the end of the order form, right before you. You're funny, Hank. There's a wrapper. It's relatively clean. Clean as it could be. But yeah, baked. In the order comments, you can write down who you would like to build your computer. I would also say you can also put down the times you would like to watch it being done. So maybe that'll help you put it towards East or West Coast. Where's that box? Yeah, the order notes are pretty much a kitchen sink for everything that you might be interested in doing or having done on the build. There we go. We ready, chat? We are at least 6 away from 50. What would be the most useful motherboard in terms of just value? Oh, there's a lot more cheaper boards you can get that are not a crosshair. If there's a price range unbox, you can always go down to the X570. I assume AMD, but then X570 or X590E. You can always get the B55 or X570 Tough Pro. Off. Did everything turn on? Did I mess up? Oh, one RGB fan isn't on. I'll get to that in a minute. One RGB fan's not on. Let's figure out which one it is. Oh, I dropped the screw. You broke the RGB fan? Oh, it turned on. Is it just loose? Let me check the wires anyways. Should be these up here. Oh, it's this one. There we go. It flickered. Yeah, it was loose. I pushed it back in, so we should be good now. You think you prefer these over the Corsairs? Well, to be honest, these are pretty good too. The only difference with the Corsair is that with IQ, you can have finer control over RGB, but other than that, yeah, Unbox, that's a good one. Yeah, so AMD X570E. Otherwise, if you need to go a little lower, just get the tough. These are tough boards. These are the tough pro. This one is the tough pro, and I think this one's a tough pro too. The tough pros are pretty good. They have pretty much everything. They have the C connector, and they have the 3 point. All of them have a 3 USB 3. This one has yeah, the C. All right, Rag. Thanks for sticking around. Oh, this one goes on top. Yeah, so Unbox, what Kragon is suggesting is essentially like the next step down from the Crosshair, and then the next step down from the Strix E Gaming. It is going to be the tough. Trying to put the Instagram filter. So for the tough E Gaming, thank you, Will Webermania. For the tough E, or not the tough, the Strix X570E, there's 2 versions now. There's a version 2 and a version 1. Try to get the version 1. It'll be cheaper, and you're probably not going to miss the features in the version 2. But like you can't get the. I mean, they're both the same, right? Unboxed, except one is about $100 more. Will Bert Mania. Thank you, Wilbert. What am I not putting down? Stoic is on there a bunch of times. Legion, Tranquil Mist. Tranquil Mist is there, and then Buzz. Yeah, we don't necessarily stock the version 2 because the. Yeah, no, I know Legion. We don't stock the version 2 because I heard it's somewhere anywhere from between 75 to like $100+ more than the version 1. And there's really two changes I think in the version 2, which is Wi-Fi 6E and silent. So it takes out the fan at the bottom. Can chatters annoy Alan? Yeah, yeah. Like I said, the $100 or whatever it's costs to go for the 2 board, the version 2 is not worth it. Especially if you don't even have Wi-Fi 6 routers. Like they just add a Wi-Fi 6E feature, and then, like I said, they take out the fan in the bottom, the south bridge, and I think there might be one more change, but it's if it was maybe $20 more, sure, I would pay it, but not for $100. Really, Craig, on for $100 though? Are you gonna change your motherboard? Keep in mind, if you change your motherboard and you didn't buy a full retail copy of Windows, you have to buy another license key. So that's already at least like if you go just get a regular key, the keys are like what? Cheapest is like maybe $15 to $30 for a Windows key. Yeah, exactly. So it's not worth it, right? Hanky, I would say DDR5 is not worth it yet. It has very marginal improvements, if any, over the DDR4. Maybe second generation DDR5 boards. So like the next Intel, like 13 Gen AM5 on AMD next year. I think that will bring out more stark differences, or at least more apparent differences between the two DDR4 and 5. But right now, it's not worth it, especially on the price. DDR5 right now, if you try to get it, is like twice the cost of DDR4. Plus, DDR4 is easy to buy. DDR5 is, well, half the reason I guess it's twice the cost is because it's sold out everywhere, and you have to like bid up as a price premium to get DDR5. It's pretty disgusting. Depends on the parts. Latios, and also I wouldn't say. I guess yeah, not optimized is a good word. It's just not developed really. Because even DDR4 was like kind of shaky at the very beginning, and now it's like really matured. So we just need to give it some time, essentially, to get refined. Right now, I consider DDR5 like closer to like a beta release more than anything. Yeah, eventually, I'm sure DDR5 is gonna be great. It's just right now, it's kind of a yikes. Oh, name it. So that's very misleading because when you go DDR5 on CL40s, um, it doubled the bandwidth. So that means you're allowed to 2x the CL. So basically, CL40 is basically similar to like CL18, CL20 on DDR4. All right, I might have one more build tonight. Let's see. Yeah, eventually, but that's way in the future. Probably at least 3, 4 years for 12. thousand. Because right now the fastest DDR5 is what, 5800. Thank you, Buzz. Just speak with Legion about what was already agreed on, and then you guys can take it from there. Yeah, right now, name I say DDR5 is not worth it. Let me see. Let me see if this person's available, and let me check their order. Pots. Behind that. So yeah, up to DDR4 36, 3800 is usually pretty stable, and you're not going to have issues with. When you start pushing past 4000, in my experience, things get unstable. All right, let's see if this person is still up. They might have gone to bed or done something more productive than watch Twitch. Oh, this person's close. Kind of a local as well. He's in the area, so there's probably going to be a local pickup for this third build. But yeah, Hanky, I've I think there might be a third build lined up. Where we're just gonna chat right now. I guess that's fine, Hank, but again, you're probably more depends on the motherboard. I don't think I've seen a really attractive like 12th gen DDR4 board. I think Asus is strictly sticking with DDR5 boards. Because I was looking at their site and I did not see a DDR4 version of their Z9 or Z690E. Tech Talk with Alan, yeah. Great. Hot take Tech Talk. Talk. It depends on the motherboard, Hanky. So there are basically with the 12th gen, they're giving the motherboard manufacturer an option to use DDR4 or use DDR5. And I think most 690 boards right now are going to be DDR5 exclusive. I think MSI makes one that's DDR4. They actually might be the only one that makes DDR4. I think all the Asus Gen 12 boards are DDR5. That's fine. Yeah, I've been catching up on the latest tech stuff. Put the brakes on it. And maybe we can go faster. Ooh, that was a little dangerous. Why is it a waste of money? Like I said, you're paying on average right now twice the cost, twice the. Oh, you bought an Asus one? Which one? Which model is that, Brad? I'm curious. Is it a tough? Is it like a prime, the white one? What? So I say DDR5 is a waste of money because it's twice the cost of DDR4 right now for the same capacity, and you're not getting a huge improvement in speeds or performance. I think you're getting anywhere from like 3 to maybe 10% improvement. Pro Strix. Let me just Google this. I feel like I should know this. Zeus Z fixing. Z series. The Prime. Oh, it says D4 in the title. So I think that means it's DDR4. D4 might mean it's okay, got it. So if I look for all the, just search for a D4 model. So there's a prime version. Let's see what else is there. Show me the primes. I already know there's a prime. So let's look for the Z690E if they have one of those. Tough D4. Okay. There's a G version. Oh, okay. I see what that is. A D4. Okay. Extreme. Glacial. Hero. I don't think there's a the 690E D4 version. At least I'm not seeing it. That's fine. That would probably be my go-to board. Oh, they make one called the Apex. Oh, wait, no, why am I surprised by that? We have a few Apexes, the older ones. Yeah, the A one is the Strix, which is technically not a prime, but it's also white themed, I think, right? Got it, yeah. That's how I basically kind of categorize it. I know the A dash A and basically prime are the same aesthetics. Pushing boundaries, yeah. Let's see if there's any new GPU news. Let's see. New AMD GPU. Let's see. Let's look at the rumor mill. Let's go in the rumor mills. Let's see. Oh, let me find out what was going on with that G9 monitor pricing because I think they're probably sold out. Okay, so here that doesn't look right. There we go. Oh, so yeah, Samsung 49-inch Odyssey G9, um, under $1,000. Apparently, that's a good price. Basically, $900. All right, have a good night, Craigon. Yeah, the 3D cache thing is coming up next. Pretty soon, name. I think they're already starting manufacturing on that just to build up supply. So okay, let's look at some fun news. Well, it depends how long you want to keep your computer hanky. So I think future proof is misleading because regardless of what happens in the future, it's not like your motherboard is going to get like hardware, software, firmware updates that will give it big improvements on DDR5. So unless you don't want to absolutely change anything in like maybe 5 to 6 year timeline, you could go with like a DDR5 board. But otherwise, like DDR4, I think is still pretty competitive at this point. Ooh, new Nvidia drivers. This today posted today. I got to update our loaders that we use to install things on. In fact, I can probably do it on this one. I can get this computer started on the setups, or this one that's closer to the end. Really just waiting. See if the other person will contact us. Yeah, DDR5 is so the thing is, even if they improve DDR5 on the memory level, like on the memory chips, your motherboard will probably be kind of like gimped. I hate to say it, but it's gonna be holding back the newer versions of DDR5. So if you think it's future proofing yourself, I don't think that will be the case. Yes, either way, I think if you jump in as the early adopter right now to Intel, you're still gonna have to upgrade your motherboard to at least so right now it's 12th gen. Like when 14 gen rolls around, I think that's like gonna be really good turning point for DDR5, and you're gonna have to update the motherboard if Intel changes the socket. And they usually change the socket every 2 generations. So that's a big yikes. Yeah, I'm glad you found it insightful. I mean, to get really good value, I think Gen 10 if you want to go Intel. Well, I'm just looking forward into the future. Like right now, I think because 12 and 13, right? 12 just released. 13 is going to be kind of like a soft, very minor refresh on the 12th Alder Lake stuff. And then when you might see a big architectural change again is going to be the 14th generation Intel. Or they might do another soft like tweak update. All right, good night, Craigon. Got a third build? I'm not sure. I just messaged the person to see if they're still around. They did message me earlier saying they were interested in having their build done tonight, but if they're out, they're out. Perfectly fine by me, honestly. So this one is sure I'm installing to the right drive. What's the best 8 core for Intel? I wouldn't say that name. Actually, the 10850, or yeah, 10850. I think the 900 is probably 10 cores. Let me do a quick Google. It is 10 cores. The 850 I think is also 10 cores, but it's like $100 cheaper, I think. Let me check. Oh, the 10850 is not even that much cheaper apparently. No, wait, this is scalping price. But yeah, this one should still be 10 cores. So I guess the next 8 core is the 700, huh? 10700. I know some people that still on their beloved 6600. 6600, 6700. Those were the days, right? How many cores on the 850? It's 10. So the 850 is basically a slightly defective 900, which is kind of funny. They just didn't want to down bin it all the way to a 10700, so they binned it down to they binned it down slightly to a 10850. So a 10850 is basically a 900 that didn't pass all its check marks. So they're able to salvage it into a different SKU. I think even to some extent, even the 700s are like that. They'll just fully disable 2 cores on it. Yeah. getting Windows loaded on this one. Point one so gigahertz. So it's kilo giga. So it's only 100. Well, it's only 100 megahertz faster. That's like nothing, name. Yeah, that's not something I would worry about or even cared for. Plus, they do the turbo thing anyway, which kind of negates like that 100 megahertz difference. Your 1080? Yeah, I'm on a 1080 too. It's a good card. Love it. Mm, yeah, the 2900. So I've been watching a lot of reviews where they compare. Basically, they have a 12 900, and they put it in a DDR4 motherboard and the DDR5, and they bench almost identically on like gaming performance, like and like synthetics. Of course, there's gonna be some specific cases where the DDR5 will pull ahead, but it's not by a lot. Yeah, so Hanky, if you are interested, you can look at the reviews on YouTube. Like Linus does a pretty deep dive into it. There's Hardware Unbox does a thing too where they do the DDR4, DDR5 boards. Gamers Nexus certainly does it. So I mean the facts are there. It's just a matter of just being able to find and have time to watch these channels. Why is it upside down? We're in upside down land right now. The hub went out again? Wait, what do you mean the hub went out? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Hardware Box did pretty extensive testing. So like I believe name they pretty much showed almost no difference in like DDR5 versus DDR4. I mean, sure, there's going to be minor differences, but I don't think those single like under 5% differences will is really meaningful. At least that's what I remember from the reviews. Yeah, it's a few like 1 to 3%, and it's like, is it really worth the money? Because then you're looking at the cost of the RAM. That's at least $100 more. So it's Gaming Pro, Wi-Fi. I think this is this one. Yeah, same thing. So I think Gamers Nexus basically said they're gonna basically do all their Alder Lake Gen 12 stuff on Windows 10 because that's what most people are using. And they did do the Windows 11 thing comparison as well, and they did not find it to be a major like game changer, which is really interesting. Mostly bad bins. Wait. Yeah, definitely if you want DDR5, I think you should wait at least like 5 or 6 more months to have a more mature product. Yeah, because I rate if you're definitely set at DDR5, you don't lose anything by waiting at this point. You're definitely going to see better prices down the line and better quality chips. Papa Joe, I believe we got 50 out of 90. But if you want to contribute, please do. Be very thankful. Ooh, let's try to get something spinning. All right, I'll fix it now. All right, chat. Let's get the fun one on. All right, they still haven't responded. Oh, interesting. It's locked in position. A Strix might be too heavy. Maybe I put a bare Strix on it, but I'm not gonna open a box just to put it on the magnet. Zotaxes are lighter than Strixes though. And the only Strixes I think we have are probably like 3090 Strixes. Actually, no, there's a TI 3080 Ti, but they're about the same weight, anyways. Ooh. Let's see if they responded. I'll give them a soft 10 minutes at least. Aces Duel would be a lighter card. Is there one behind me? I don't think there's one behind me. Oh, the one up there. The Dual TI. Let me see how the balance is on that. It's probably not. It will probably work. Let's give it a try. Oh, you mean this waffle cone box? All right, thank you. Closing us out. I pretty much just. Whoa. That was what the. Whoa. Oh. It's not locking in now. There it is. Nope. Oh, it's doing a hard pull. I wonder why. Should be right here. The GPU might be too chonky. Yeah, it's too big. The box itself is huge. All right, that was a good attempt. See, it works better if it isn't so like big, and the mass is more like centered on the magnet. It was the same issue with doing a Pluto on it as well. Unfortunately, the mass is just too awkward, and it's better for smaller items that you can fit like directly on. So it's not like you got edges that will throw out the balance on either end. It's like with a box that was out like that, that's basically out this way but not that way. You're gonna get a lot of tilting side to side. Well, the Zotac, so like this Zotac, right? This box is a lot smaller. So you can probably get it close enough because just check out the difference in the size. Yeah. There's a good, what is that? Maybe 4 or 5 inches. There's a lot. Yeah. Yeah, you don't realize how some of these boxes are smaller or bigger when they're not when you're first of all this camera of course will make there's a distortion and then when you don't see them like side by side often the perspective goes off a little bit. Nope. Drop in the BIOS. Make this Windows 11 ready for sure. Get the XMPs on. Save changes and reset. No, it's fine, name. You don't need to feel dumb. Yeah, these cables are really nice. I'm thinking I forgot to do something. No, I think I did right. So,
Oh, that's some interesting meetings.
oh, certainly. Well, I was able to get this on, but there
Interesting.
is a magnetic pull. You feel a very slight pull.
I
Anyway,
bet there is a magnetic closure in
the
just
bottom.
like yeah, just
Yeah.
like the other boxes.
So it won't do it like a full rotation even. So like,
Well, it's heavier.
yeah.
You put it on the tape though, can't you?
No, I did, but then
There's
it
still
won't-
a pull. No, there's no pull through the tape. What you're feeling is just an imbalance then,
probably,
or a really good balance.
but it won't do like a full rotation. It'll kind of like turn one way, and I saw it like turn back the other way, which is very interesting. Well, actually, stop.
Maybe it's actually really badly balanced. Maybe it's
There's
leaning that way.
See, now it's turning back. You notice that?
Yeah, maybe that's actually really badly balanced.
Now it's gonna go the other way. It's really
That's
interesting.
actually fine. I mean, that's still a
No,
pretty appealing kind of motion.
Oh, I think it's fine.
That's honestly probably less annoying than spinning.
Going faster and faster.
This is good. This is a very net positive. We're playing Jenga on a cat. Yes, physics.
Looks like we do get a third build tonight.
Wait, Delco, you're saying it shipped Friday and arrived Sunday? That's pretty impressive, actually. FedEx has been actually ridiculously nice. We shipped some mouse pads yesterday to Canada that arrived today. I was like, what? Doesn't make any sense. I searched high and low and in medium directions and was still unable to find, gosh darn, part organizer. But I'm still working on it and I haven't given up. That said, I'll go and disappear for a second again. But how was the build? Was it good? It's delicious?
Yeah,
Too great?
pretty good.
Oh, the one extra cable makes me hurt. That hurts me, Alan.
But what
The
are you
loose
gonna do
cable
about
on
it?
the strimmer.
What are you gonna do about it though?
3060 Ti.
Yep.
Make chops up for a different brand.
I wish. I thought all TIs were one pin though. You mean
That's not true, but the ones we have.
oh
Right.
close enough. Maybe a Strix if there is one.
Yeah, it's just funny bringing their own embarrassed to show off.
Well, that's an easy Google. Asus 3060 Ti Strix is 2. It's 2, Noah. Yes, you'll take a Strix. Strixes are never free though. So you gotta be careful about that. You gotta get some upgrades for that one, unfortunately. Let me see if this is the latest driver. I think that's the latest driver. So let's see. So the next build, you did say you were. Are you in chat? Yeah, Buzz, this one, and then Naro on this one. Who's the Strix for it? No, is thinking about a Strix upgrade. It's not a big deal. Well, Buzz, you care. Do you want a Strix 3060 Ti? Sure. It's an upgrade though. There's an upgrade cost to that. It's not a free upgrade. What is the cost of a Strix upgrade, Noah, for the on the 3060 Ti? They seem interested. It's Buzz. Probably not then. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. Ninja Raid, nice. I mean, no, it's not gonna be $30. It's probably gonna be at least 100.
It's going to be 110. It's actually not terrible.
Close.
So
Close.
50, 45, 50 gifted subs roughly. It's a less steep price
Then
at the
higher-
3060 Ti level, right, than it would be at the higher models. So definitely one of the most affordable Strix upgrades you can get.
Good night, Papa Joe.
Bye, Joe. Thank you all for sticking around with a lovely Alan while I was gone. I always feel bad when I gotta disappear, but it's the nature of these things, and there's always more work to do. I've been lining up some holiday activities, various sundry projects. What's it do? Absolutely nothing. Fractionally higher performance, more brand pedigree, and better resale value in the future, combined with vastly superior aesthetics. As far as noticing anything different during actual gameplay,
Probably not.
let me show you my monocular here as a reference to what it's going to do. Master, I'm not going to wash this jacket. Why would I wash a leather jacket? It's clean and I'm not getting it dirty.
Plus, it's leather. You don't really wash
I also don't wear it outside. It stays in the shop.
and you don't wash leather. That's a big no-no.
You can dry... Wait, can you dry clean it?
Nope.
Yeah, you can dry clean it.
Would you really? No.
You could take it
you
to
could
a dry
take it to a
cleaner,
dry
and
cleaner.
they would do a thing to it, I'm
They
guessing.
would not put it through the dry
Right,
cleaning
they would not
machine.
put it through the machine, yeah. It's living its best life, Mass. Yeah, for sure. Exactly. If chat wanted, that would be cool. Obviously, Buzz. Obviously, no. I only brought it up because of the cable thing, but it's not the end of the world.
It's not a big deal.
And it's not going to be something that chat immediately goes for. It is your decision. You only got half of the CPU. That's right. It's an expensive CPU upgrade, but they did do it, didn't they?
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
plus the Buzz.
Chat got about
Did Buzz do the dono already?
55%, and
Cool.
Buzz.
There you go. That's not bad.
That's
That's not bad. That's
Very
not
admirable.
bad at all. I love when a plan comes together. I love when a plan comes together. No, it's a good value for sure. You won in that trade, bud. You know, this is the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals for Artesian Builds, but it's an excellent trade deal for Mr. Buzz.
Okay, so our next build. Sorry, I don't see them, but they did say they were here.
What's the name?
Knuckles.
Knuckles! I remember you. Welcome back to the fun. The other motherboard, Unbox, asks, what was it called?
What do you mean by other motherboard? We talked about a lot of things.
I'm just here to. I know. I was listening.
So the X570E, because they said that the crosshair was too expensive.
Yep, it
So
is.
that would be the next step down, and the next step down below that would be the tough board.
Right. Oh, Gunrith, you do have the money. Look under those couch cushions. This build doesn't have to be expensive. It's the components inside that are expensive. The size of the case is not the expensive part. And I hurt my hand today.
Knuckles ordered a OTK build. So should we put the OTK fans on?
It's good to hear, Shy. No, you're great, Hazer. So who now? What's it now?
Knuckles ordered an OTK build.
OTK build.
Yeah. A night build, I believe.
Nobody ever asks, how is Noah? What's up, Cryptic Baby? That is none other than myself.
Is that right, Knuckles? The OTK night build?
If you did, that's good news. I've got some old OTK logos I can give you. Some really cool white stickers of their old brand logo. But new stickers of OTK coming soon, if I can. We know, Namelix, we're saying it that way because it's funnier and less offensive. Your birthday present to yourself, Melu. Nice. Shy is asking that because Shy wants you to use that code. It's a classic technique. You got a $75. Oh, Gunrith, I love couch flipping. That's my favorite thing. Don't steal my act. Everyone wants you to get rid of their couch. You could make a veritable living if you rented a truck or bought a truck, a very old truck, that could transport couches, used to U-Haul or whatever, and you went around buying cheap or free couches and then refurbishing them, or even not refurbishing them if they're nice, and reselling them because you are the hot commodity if you can transport large stuff out of people's houses. It is absolutely a $100,000 a year business if you're crafty enough. And I'd love to help you start it if you're interested. I'm not kidding. I will help you start a couch living business if you want to. Make you a website. Get you...
The website doesn't even have to be that.
No, it doesn't.
difficult.
And get you the
Good
resources required to start. What you need is to be in a major U.S. city and to have yourself a place to park a truck and to be not weak and have a friend that's also not weak. So
Couches are heavy.
no prior experience needed, no education required. Driver's license, large vehicle. Would a couch fit in a van?
No.
Big minivan?
Usually
No,
no.
doesn't fit. So can do is a pickup truck safe?
Like
Can
a
you
U-Haul,
can you
pickup
put it
truck.
in a pickup truck and then
With-
leave the bed down but strap it? Can you do that?
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
it'd be safer if you had
You safer, obviously.
no, the trucks that have like the frame, like contractors do, they put the long boards of wood. So it'd be like additional things you can lean the mattresses upon.
True. So if your mattress flipping is not a good idea.
Or not
People
mattress
don't buy
flipping.
old mattresses. I would not put the couch upright though; it might damage it.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's the idea. I would think if it maximizes your room, go vertical.
You change the entire build. Wait, that's hilarious. Of course, Guggles. Happy to put artesian stickers. You want the black ones or the white ones? Which artesian stickers? Reupholstering is not required, Melu. So flipping the couches is totally doable without changing anything. You just can't then get really good deals on really nice couches that are dirty.
Yeah.
Because that's actually a really good opportunity for you to make a ton of money, but you have to then have the skill or the resources to go and get the couch repaired before you resell it, which is another dimension of challenge. It's much easier if the couch comes to you clean, ready to sell.
I mean, you can always, I guess.
I've seen $1,000 couches for $100. If you transport that, that is pure profit for you. Zonu, thank you very much for the sub. We're one away, one banked. Now, Knuckles, Cuckles, what would you like as your first upgrade on your build? We want form, function, beauty, brains, more lights, more sirens, or higher specs. The magnet platter can indeed fail or fall if it is too wobbly. Also, look at spinning.
Oh, it gained speed. It did gain a lot of speed, actually. That's frightening. It gained that much speed in like 10 minutes.
We could easily just put like a a piece of foam near it so it would never, you know what I mean?
Like a brake.
Yeah.
This friction brake. Sure.
Oops.
Well,
Didn't mean to do that.
the foam is a great idea. It's on the bottom side. All right, we will say goodnight to Buzz's build,
Au revoir.
but only because I'm still setting up the other one.
Whoa, that is listing to port quite badly. I don't think the box is balanced.
Yep.
I think the
don't
box
think it
is
either.
balanced is biased against one of its sides.
It's probably because there's a magnet or something, right?
I don't
That you were
know.
mentioning.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
You'll see it soon, Buzz.
I was gonna say, look, what if we do this? What if we make a tower